Morning, David.
Morning, Claire. Came just in time. They've just taken the body to get an autopsy.
Do we have an ID for the victim?
Yep. The victim's name is a Dr. Max Dartmouth. You okay?
Yeah, just that name sounds familiar. Do we know what happened here?
Well, we're in the process of getting one of the cameras in the hallway. But it's fairly clear that he died from a deep laceration wound to the neck. We're just waiting for the autopsy report so that we could confirm there was nothing else underlying.
Is this where he was sitting?
Yeah. By the looks of it, he was preparing for a meeting that he was leading. Why?
Any indication on what caused the laceration to his neck?
They didn't find a murder weapon. Why? Did you find something?
I think I just found it. How odd.
Well, you're telling me. I mean, you have to be pretty freaking good at cards to kill someone with a single card.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Really? What's so odd about it? Why does it seem so odd to you?
The boss sent a case file to the office this morning. The case was about a drunk driver. Upon arrival, cops found he had a neck wound.
So he'd just been stabbed in the neck?
Except, in the wound was a playing card. And CCTV proved he was alone.
So he died the same way as our doctor. Do you think they're related in some way?
Possibly. I mean, you know what they say. Once an accident, twice a coincidence, three times a pattern.
So you think it's just a coincidence?
I mean, I do think they're connected, but I just don't know what a drunk driver and a doctor has in common. Looks like we're needed on another job. I'll take another look into these two later on.
No. I'll drive.
What are you saying about my driving skills?
Do you want the lie or the God honest truth?
Come on, you!
The officer said by the looks of it that the judge came home last night. Either he unlocked the back door or someone picked the lock. But someone came in and he fought back. The officer believed that the killer had something sharp, like a knife or something. There were multiple lacerations on our victim. But that's not the weirdest thing about it.
Let me guess. There was a playing card. I found this. Looks like our killer missed the first time. One of the lacerations near a vital part of his body.
Yeah, there was. There wasn't just one, it was two. How did you know that? It's 3 people that have died by card.
Yes. And 3's a pattern. Looks like we've got a serial killer on the loose.
Well, what do we do?
We head back to the office, see if there's any connection between our 3 victims and see who this person's most likely to go for next. Before it's too late.
Right.
So all 3 of our victims died by lacerations to the neck, by either 1 or 2 playing cards. How are all 3 of them connected? Dear Claire, here are the files that you requested for the 3 victims. By the way, they were both on the same... Of course. The drunk driver was the victim. Max Dartmouth was the doctor that diagnosed the magician. And Carmichael was the judge. It has to be the magician. He was screaming he would have his revenge. And that's why I don't play with cards anymore.